Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. This one video that I wanted to shoot this morning is a quick one for home buyers and sellers who are looking to maybe move home over the course of the next 6 to 12 months. And it's really the number one reason why your sale could be in danger of falling through, or why your dream home could literally slip through your fingers at the last minute without you even realizing it. And one of the big reasons why sales fall through, and there's currently a 1 in 3 sale fall through rate in the UK at the moment, or should I say England and Wales, let's be more specific, is because of the lack of transparency in what the buyer is actually buying. So previously, the property market has operated under the guise of caveat emptor, which is the buyer beware. When a buyer is going to buy a property, they have to be aware that there could be certain problems with it, and therefore you do your due diligence, you do your investigation, and then all being well, everything works out and you go and buy the property that you're interested in, right? But the challenge is that oftentimes there's something hidden, which maybe the estate agent doesn't even know about, that actually prevents the sale from going through. And so this is why material information has been brought in as a real industry standard, and it should be an industry standard, and it's actually being mandated by law to be an industry standard in terms of offering more transparency on actually what's being sold. So this is guidance that your estate agent should be giving you. And it comes now, well, it used to be the trading standards that used to police material information. That has now been changed over to the Competitions and Markets Authority, who have a massive budget and who want to enforce material information provisions that estate agents should be offering. And those agents that aren't offering it are open to being fined, and those fines are substantial. So I'm just giving you a little bit of background and context as to why an estate agent might be asking you to fill out certain forms and to invest in your success in terms of selling the property. Now, this is quite an expansive subject, so I don't want to go into too much detail, but understand this. If you're buying a property, let's say you find a property that you like, it's your dream home, you go to try and buy it, and you go through this legal process, there's a 1 in 3 chance that that sale might fall through, okay? Now, if it does, you're going to be left with a bill of around about £3,400. That's the average across the UK. Obviously, if you're buying a more expensive property, there's a very good chance that actually you will have to pay more in terms of abortive legal costs, abortive survey costs, abortive mortgage costs, etc. And that's a problem. So bear in mind that you could be faced with a substantial cost of trying to move home. And that is an issue if the sale doesn't then complete. So there's a couple of things you can do. First of all, you can get an indemnity policy. It's a cost indemnity policy that will cost you a couple of £100, but it will protect you and pay out should that sale fall through. And the second thing you can do, of course, is to have a full seller's pack in place for the home that you're selling. And if it's one that you're buying, if you're a first-time buyer, then I would suggest that you ask the estate agent for the seller's pack, and if they haven't got one, refer them to me, and we'll get them sorted out, because it is a legal requirement now. Okay, so that is something that you will have. Will give you more transparency on the property that you're buying in terms of all the work that you would normally do between making your offer and then exchange of contracts. All of that process would normally be done up front, and that information would then come through for you as the buyer to review. Very similar to an auction pack. If you've ever bought a property at auction, you'll have that pack of information come through, and then we can you'll be able to see exactly what it is that you're buying, and then have confidence that the property is what you think it will be. The disadvantage, as I say, for estate agents who are not using material information, is that they could spend 3, 6, 9 months marketing a property and then find out that they can't actually sell it because there's a defect in the legal title, etc. So it's something that I'm very passionate about. And the reason I'm so passionate about it is because it stops so many people getting hurt in a property transaction. And so I think it's a height of professionalism for those agents that are offering it. And I would suggest that if an agent isn't, start asking some questions, because it is now a legal requirement that they should be offering material information. And the penalties are severe, so you're actually doing the agent a favour by asking, because the penalties are quite severe if they don't actually provide the full pack of information right at the very start of the process. So hope that's helpful. A lot of people will probably think, yeah, but why should I invest in the material information pack when other estate agents aren't asking for it, or there's only one estate agent in my town asking for it. Well, I think it comes down to what's right for you. If you want to go through months and months and months of heartache and stress going through the legal process, which takes far too long, the only reason that legal process is taking as long as it is because there's not enough information presented on day one. Okay, so imagine the offer, acceptable offer is made. That information as a memorandum of sale and a full seller's pack is then presented to the solicitor on day one. Well, they've got all the information that they need ready to go, right? So it's a fast track legal process, which will help the sale to progress a lot more quickly. So those are the sorts of things I would encourage you to do. And if there's any questions that I can answer from your side, please do feel free to drop a comment below, and I'll happily answer some of those questions. But to me, it is the single biggest opportunity for both buyers and sellers to get ahead of the market, and also for estate agents and conveyancers to win. I genuinely think it's the biggest opportunity of our lifetimes for agents, conveyancers, and home buyers and sellers to win. But that's just my take. I know other people see the market differently. So hope that's helpful, guys and girls. Any questions, feel free to drop them below, or any comments that you have, again, drop them below, and I look forward to getting the conversation started. I'll see you guys soon. You take care. Bye.